Cybertronian Warrior.
What is up, you guys? The Cybertronian Warrior back with a new Transformers video for you guys. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Ratchet. So before we actually get into the review on Ratchet, I would like to make another announcement, which is I have another special shout out to make. And this goes to another good friend of mine, and she is amazing. She has some of the best Transformers content, and she is an awesome friend that helps me continue my Transformers content as well. And who's this friend of mine? Well, it is none other than Orion Pax Pops. You have so many great videos for Transformers, and I love your toy hunts, and especially seeing those toy hunts with Primus the Creator. You are just an amazing friend of mine, and I know you love Ratchet, so I dedicate this video for you. And I just want to say thank you so much for being a great friend of me, Ness. You are so awesome, and as I said, you're my sister to me. Thank you so much for everything. So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to her, you guys are welcome to. She has great videos, and I'm sure you guys will love them. So yeah, there's my shout out right there for Ness, aka Orion Pax Pops. So how about we get into the review on Ratchet himself. So we'll take a look at the packaging on Ratchet, but as you guys can see, unfortunately I don't have the packaging because I got him used. So I will gladly show you a picture of the packaging right now. So here is the packaging. It is your typical Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class packaging. You got the Transformers Dark of the Moon logo on top, along with the MechTech logo, which was the toy line at the time for the figures. On the bottom, you got a nice picture of Ratchet, and his name's right there, Autobot Ratchet. Shows that he is obviously an Autobot. And we have the Autobot logo in the bottom corner. And right here, as you guys can see in the front, we got a nice picture, or a nice look at Ratchet when you guys get him in the box with the clear packaging. You guys can see the figure in his Hummer mode. Yes, Ratchet is a Hummer H2. And you can also see his MechTech weapon. And that's pretty much it about the packaging. I really just like the packaging on all these Dark of the Moon figures. So how about we now get into the review on Ratchet by first taking a look at Ratchet's details. Okay guys, now getting on to the detail on Ratchet, so let me just take off his MechTech weapon. We'll take a look at that after. Now let's take a look at Medical Officer Ratchet. So the detail on this guy is fantastic. The legs and the feet have very nice mechanic detail, as you guys can see. All over, just fantastic. Here's a little view of the back right here. Fantastic detail on the calves, the thighs, the feet. Everything about this guy is just fantastic. Now, the only problem I have is I wish that the detail like around here was painted like a silver or gray, but overall, it's not that big of a deal. Really nice though. And these actually form right here. The knees are actually the back of the Hummer, so you'll see it when we do the transformation. Now, something I do like about this guy a lot. This is actually a separate piece. Right here, if you look in here, it's actually a separate piece in the mechanic area for the thighs. It's actually a separate piece, which is nicely sculpted and nicely painted. I thought that was a really, really awesome thing about this figure. The crotch area. Very nice detail right here. You can see some detail on the black and nice silver paint job. Just overall fantastic. The stomach, let me just flip up the bumper. It's really hollow actually. The only part right here is this little piece right here. But you guys don't see the hollow parts because the bumper will flip down and it will hide it. So, yep, the bumper has you covered. His arms, really nice right here. Really nice mechanic detail on the inner part of his arms. As I said, I wish that these were probably painted like a silver or gray, but it's not bad. Really nice though, really nice. The hands are sculpted pretty decent too. They do look a little blocky because of the plastic, but it's for him to hold the MechTech weapon, which I totally get. Here's the side again, more detail right here for Hummer mode. And let me actually show you this. Here's the Autobot logo, and right here it says Search and Rescue Fire Department, which is really awesome. Right here you got nice white, got the stripes right here as well. The wheels, I forgot to mention the wheels do spin, so right here and right here. And take a look at the other side right here, same exact printing right here. Here's the Autobot logo again. search and rescue fire department. You got the stripes are here along with the white. Really nice. Some more mechanic details on his arms. Now let's take a look at the chest. The chest is very, very awesome. Look at this. You can see the grill in there behind the armor. And you can also see the headlights are nicely painted like a silver, like a dark silver color, I'd say. And when you put them near the light, it actually shines really, really nicely. Got more lights right here on the front. The bumper. Got some hooks and everything. Silver in the middle. Nice. Top right here's like a vent right here. Very awesome. Now that head sculpt. This is an awesome head sculpt. Now this is Ratchet. This looks just like the Bayverse Ratchet that we see in the movies. And as you guys can see, very nicely sculpted, and the paint's very awesome. And he does have light piping in the back right here, so when you put him near a light, it looks like his eyes will be lighting up blue. Very awesome. Here's the side view of the head right here. It's all black on the other side of the head right here. It's all black. The kibble is actually pretty good. It's not too much in the back. But I say it pops out a little too much though, but overall the kibble does fold up pretty nicely. This is the rack right here along with the spare tire. Got the lights up here as well along with the siren. Very nice. You got the windshield right here. And just overall the paint job on this guy is really great. The white and the lime green color. Because yeah, Ratchet was a lime green color in Dark of the Moon because he had a completely different paint job on his Hummer mode compared to the original first two entries, the 2007 and Revenge of the Fallen Transformers, which is really awesome. Here's his mech tech weapon, which looks like a water cannon of some sort. Very nice detail on the top right here and on the bottom. Now to activate it, you just got to pull back his lever right here. This little lever, just pull it back and the little blade will come out. And here's some detail on the blade. Really nice, really nice. Nice gray colors. And this is actually the blade that Ratchet uses in the first movie in the final battle scene where he cuts Brawl's arm off. And yeah, Ratchet can hold it. He can hold it like this. So there's two little parts right here. So he can hold it like this, or he can hold it like this. Any way you guys want, and he can hold it in his left and right hands. And for storage, if you guys don't want him to hold it, you guys could just put the weapon in the back right here like this, or the other way. It's a little tighter, but any way works. And yeah, that's pretty much all the detail on Ratchet right here. So now let me actually bring in a size comparison. So size comparison, here he is next to another deluxe class. Good old Dark of the Moon Sideswipe. These two scale pretty well. Ratchet is a tad bit taller than Sideswipe, as you guys can see. Yep, he's a tad bit taller because obviously Sideswipe is a Corvette and Ratchet's a Hummer. But I say the scaling works pretty well for these two. And now comparing it to a Voyager, we'll bring in the Voyager Optimus Prime from my previous videos that you guys seen. The Ratchet actually scales pretty well with Optimus right here. Optimus is nice and tall. Ratchet's a little shorter than him. I mean, obviously, because Ratchet's a Hummer and Prime is a Peterbilt 379 semi-truck. So yeah, I say this figure scales really well with a lot of the figures around Deluxe class or Voyager class. So yeah, that's the scaling right there. Alright, so now how about we get on to the articulation on Ratchet. Okay, so now taking a look at the articulation on Ratchet right here. He has really, really great articulation. So let me just show you. He can move at the feet, go forward and back. It's on a ball joint actually, so you can go side to side a little too. Can do it on the other leg as well, side to side. Forward and back. He can bend at the knee, pretty far back. Not too much forward. Same thing. Bend at the knee. He does have thigh movement, so you can kick forward, you can kick back, you can swivel to the sides a little bit. Same thing right here. Kick forward, kick back, and swivel to the sides, just like that. He sadly has no waist articulation, sadly, so he's just like this. The arms can go forward and back, can spin a full 360, go out, go in a little bit. He does have bicep swivel, so you can move 360. He does bend at the elbows too. Right here, it's actually kind of a double joint, so right there and right there. So elbow bends. And he does have wrist articulation a little. It could go in and out. It can't rotate, sadly, but it could go in and out. Showing the other arm again, wrist can go, or hands can go in and out. He has double jointed elbows. Really awesome. And his arms could spin a 360 around the biceps. And his arms can go full 360 degrees. And the head can only spin a full 360 degrees. But yeah, overall, the articulation on this guy is just awesome. I really like the articulation on Ratchet. He is actually a very poseable figure, which I really like. And if you want to pose him, you got to get this figure, because if you want a good Ratchet, if you're not willing to spend so much money on the Studio Series ones, which are really expensive right now, especially the Dark of the Moon one, I believe, and the 2007 one, this one's actually your way to go, because it's practically almost the same figure, just a little more different. But yeah, he poses really well. So that's the articulation on Ratchet. Now, how about we get on to the transformation into Hummer mode? Okay guys, so now getting on to the transformation for Ratchet over here. It is a very simple and very easy transformation. If you guys have the Studio Series 1, it is practically the exact same thing. This was basically the base of the Studio Series 1, because the transformation is pretty much the exact same thing, and they're almost the exact same figure. So for transformation, what I like to do is first off flip up this bumper. There you go. Now what you're going to want to do is just pull out these parts right here on the arms, just like this. So now you're actually going to form the side of the Hummer. So just flip these arms back like this. Make sure they're lined up, and you'll have a result like that. Rinse and repeat. Do the same thing on this side. Just pull back and straighten out like this. Make sure they're even, just like that. Okay, so now you're just going to want to detach right here. It is very easy. Just pull up like this. And now you're just going to then clear out this area by going like this, flipping these up. And now you're just going to rotate it any side you want. Like this, just rotate it to the side. There you go. Now you're going to then have the head right here. You're going to flip it backwards so you don't see it anymore. And you're going to now grab the bumper. And now you're going to rotate it to the side. Straighten it out. There we go. Alright, so now we just got to work on the back of the Hummer. So his transformation is you're going to want to have his legs, rotate them backwards like this. Both legs, rotate backwards. There we go. Now you're just going to fold in the knees like this. Lift up the top right here to give some clearance. So now what you're going to do is you're going to then push in the feet like this. Do it for both sides. Push the feet in. Have a result like this. So now you're going to work on the top and the back. So just have this part right here. Flip this out. Just like that. Now you're going to pull back like so. Just push in the legs. Make sure that these actually connect into here. So there's little tabs right there. And there's little holes around here. Let's see if I can... Right there. So that's actually going to plug in. So you're just going to connect them in like this. Both legs connect in like so. Let's see. There we go. You want to have a result like this. Now you're just going to push down the back and connect it like this. And there you go. Fits nice and snugged. Alright, so now we just got to get the sides done. So now just rotate these forward, both sides. And just push them in like so, just like this. And you're actually going to want to slide the front in under the bumper, so just pull out like that and just slide it in and it will tab in like so. So just do this and there you go. Now you're going to just do the same thing for this side. Just bend right here and you could just push it back like this and just slide the front of the part right here under the bumper like this, and now just push it in. Sometimes it could be a little finicky. This part would like to sometimes go under this area, but overall it's easy. Just fix it and there you go. Now the final part that you need to do is just flip out these parts and in. Just flip these in and there you go. You have Ratchet in his Hummer H2 mode. Now this looks fantastic. The detail and the sculpting on this, I really like it. Now I'll actually do a little comparison between the two. So here's actually a picture of Ratchet from the 2007 movies and the Revenge of the Fallen movie right here. So as you guys can see, the paint job on him is a little different. Right now he has E4 on the side of him. Really nice though, really nice. And here's a better look at the back. It's the top. And yes, he does actually roll pretty decently too. Yep, he rolls really well. Actually, let me show you the wheels too. Very awesome. Got some more detail on the sides. And as I said, I really like this figure. The Hummer H2 mode on him is just awesome. And yes, he does have weapon storage, as I said. In robot mode, you could just plug in his weapon on top right here, but you can also do it in vehicle mode like this. Now it looks like he has a water cannon on him, which is really awesome. Really awesome. This Ratchet, I highly recommend you guys to pick one up. If you guys don't have one, he is an awesome figure, and I don't think he's that expensive on eBay too. But yeah, overall, just fantastic alt mode. Now, let's get on to the transformation back into his robot mode. Okay guys, now getting back into the transformation for Ratchet into robot mode. Something I wanted to point out before when I was talking about the Hummer mode was that this version of Ratchet is actually the same version that you see in Transformers Age of Extinction. Yep, Ratchet's last movie in the Bayverse movies. Yep, this is the same design that he had when he was being hunted down by Cemetery Wind. You can see him driving off, and yep, it's the same design that he has. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Just why not? But getting back to the transformation, super easy. So what I like to do is open up these sides right here. So where the 4 is right here, just flip it out and do the same thing. This side is where the E is. Flip that, just like this. So now you're gonna separate the sides right here. Just pull out like so, like this. Just pull these out and push them forward. We'll actually get into those very soon. We'll work on the legs right now. So for his legs, you just want to untab this whole back right here and lift up and push forward. Now you're just going to pull these down from the tabs, just like this, and pull the whole leg down. And do the same thing on this one. There we go. So now you just got to rotate the feet forward, just like this. Rotate his other feet forward. And there, you have the legs already done. So now all we got to do is work on the torso area and the arms. So what I also do is I just flip the bumper upside down. Yep, just flip it upside down like this. And now you're going to have this piece right here, the white. You're going to rotate this to any side, left or right. Just rotate to the side like this. Make sure that his head is on the top. You're going to want to flip the head forward like this. Now push down and unfold the bumper on the bottom right here so it could connect it, and like this. There you go. So now the arms, super easy. You just gotta pull this part down and just go like this, straighten it up, and push the side part right here in. Make sure you rotate this to make it face forward. There you go. There's one arm already done on Ratchet, so now let's do the same thing for the other one. Just pull down like this, and now close up by putting this right here, just bending this back and up here. Now just straighten out the arm any way you like, and there we go. Now we have Autobot Ratchet back in his robot mode. Stands like this, and there we go. There he is in robot mode. So now you can take his mech tech weapon and you can plug it into his hands any way you like. I like it like this, and there you go. Ratchet's ready for battle. Now, as I said, I highly recommend this figure. It is probably one of the best Ratchets that you could get out there for deluxe scale. And as I said, it's basically almost like the Studio Series one. So if you guys can't afford the Studio Series Ratchet, you could get this guy instead. He is basically the same figure, and I think you guys would really like this figure a lot. He is an awesome Ratchet and just fits in so well with your Transformers if you guys really, really want one. And that's basically it. I just highly recommend this guy. He is on eBay right now. He is not too expensive. So yeah, if you guys want to pick one up, you guys could go ahead and pick one up anytime you guys want to. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Ratchet figure. Now, I had a great time reviewing this guy for you all, and I highly recommend you guys to pick one up. If you guys don't want to spend a lot of money on a Studio Series 1, pick this one up instead. He is a lot more cheaper, and he's pretty much the exact same thing on the Studio Series 1. The transformation overall and the sculpt is pretty much similar to it, and I just highly recommend this guy for you, and I don't think he's that expensive on eBay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just want to give a little quick thing to you guys. Thank you guys for just watching my videos on the Dark of the Moon ones. It seems like these Dark of the Moon videos that I do, you guys really enjoy them, so I'll continue doing more Dark of the Moon figures. Hopefully some more Studio Series as well, some Revenge of the Fallen I'll do as well, and some original 2007s. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe to me anytime you guys want to. And if you guys do have this figure, comment down below. What do you guys think about him? Do you guys like him, or do you guys not like him? But yeah, be on the lookout for more Transformer videos coming out in the future. And I hope you guys have a great day. And thank you all for watching. Peace out, guys.